Ooh.
This episode is brought to you by SubReddit Surfing Live, Saturday, March the 9th. Comedy at the Carlson in Rochester, New York. Get your tickets now at carlsoncomedy.com. Join Vinny, Cardiff, and producer Jimmy, as well as a whole bunch of special guests. If you miss it, then you miss it. But I wouldn't miss it if I were you. carlsoncomedy.com.
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah, Cardiff?
Do you want to go subreddit surfing? I wanna go subreddit surfing. Grab your phone, let's go subreddit surfing. 'Cause I wanna go subreddit surfing with you. We talk to folks from different subreddits because sometimes we just don't get it. We explore all kinds of subreddits. Subscribe now or you will regret it. Do you want to go subreddit surfing? I wanna go subreddit surfing. Grab your phone, let's go subreddit surfing. 'Cause I wanna go subreddit surfing with you. Vinny and Cardiff go subreddit surfing. Mondays at 8 we are subreddit surfing. 10 is too late for subreddit surfing. So be here now for subreddit surfing today.
Aloha, Internet. Aloha, Big Kahunas and Vinnyets. Love you all. Welcome to another episode of Subreddit Surfing. I'm your host. My name is Vinny. And joining me, it's the potato with the power and the man of the hour. It's Cardiff Electric and producer Jimmy. Hi, guys.
Buongiorno, signore Vini Pal... Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong program.
I think everything's glitching already. This is
Whoa.
incredible. So it's another episode of Subreddit Surfing. We're so glad you decided to join us on a Monday night. I missed y'all last week. I'm glad to be back. And we have quite the jam-packed episode for you.
We didn't notice you weren't here, Vinny. Except for the chat every 3 minutes saying, how did Vinny lose 400 pounds? Other than that, I mean, the show was...
I never had 400 pounds to lose, asshole. What is this?
Well, you know what they say. YouTube adds 250, doesn't it?
Must.
Yes.
It must. You know what? I wish I had a potato filter.
We all do, Vinny. We all
Mhm.
wish you had a potato filter.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you all to the show tonight. Those of you who are watching live on Cardiff Electric's channel or on the Subreddit Surfing channel, thank you. We're glad that you're here. This is the show where we surf subreddits, and today is no different. We picked a subreddit that a lot of us are interested in. I know I am. It's a theory that I've heard about, but I've never explored. We're exploring a page called Glitchinthematrix. These are people who believe we live in a simulation. So I can't wait to find out more about this. Now, producer Jimmy has been tasked with, as always, going on these subreddits and trying to find us some guests. Jimmy, how'd it go for this page?
Not good.
Why, Jimmy?
Well,
Did they think you were one of the programmer overlords?
maybe. That may be the case. So I originally went to the main subreddit here, which is Glitchinthematrix _ after each word.
Yeah, there's like two subs. One's more pictures and videos, one's stories.
Yes.
And we've got a mix of both tonight. So
The one that has majority of the subredditors there, the more than the million mark, they didn't allow me to post on there, just asking for guests. So I decided to go through each comment or each post and comment, seeing if I get somebody that way. And then they ended up banning me from there.
congratulations.
Yes. So then I had to resort to the other subreddit, which had like 200,000 subredditors on there.
267,000, yeah.
Something like that, whatever. And I posted on
How
there.
many sock accounts do you have on Reddit, Jimmy?
I'm about to make more. So I posted on there saying YouTube show looking for guests to come tell their glitch stories / experiences. DM if interested. And I got 2 wonderful comments. One,
They loved you and they couldn't wait to come on.
Probably compliments about your mom.
Yeah, nice things.
no,
No,
No.
That's
they're very short and sweet. First one was, "You guys are ruining Reddit." Please stop.
That was the intention
That
of
is
the
a good
show.
point, though.
Mhm.
That's a good point.
And that was from Sunshine Smiles 34. So you'd think they'd be a little bit more positive about life and things.
Well, it's Reddit. It's every name's ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Skinny Vinny Paulino on Reddit.
Yeah, that's me.
And then that was
Actually,
followed up.
I'm Thin and Handsome 44. That's who I am on Reddit, in case anybody was looking for me.
I'll be keeping an eye out for you.
Hey, Jimmy, never forget, okay?
Hey, by all means.
We always have Dylan from somewhere waiting.
I haven't seen him in chat in a while. We miss you, Dylan.
We do miss you, Dylan. Still a friend of the show.
All
Absolutely.
right. So what did they tell you besides you're ruining we're ruining Reddit?
Oh, the other one was, bro, we don't give a shit. Skull face. That was it.
I thought you were going to say skull at the end.
If somebody said skull at the end of that, I'd be like, it's one of ours.
All
Okay,
right.
Vinny, you said skull. I'll play my new Stuttering John song.
Uh-oh.
Jeez.
Oh, God. Are you going to debut it on this show?
I might as well. This is the show where the two of us. I just want to remind everyone. Let's go to Stuttering John for 1 minute because we have to.
All right.
It was almost 2 months ago, Vinny, where you pulled me aside in Detroit. You patted my bottom, and you said, "Cardiff, we have this show with John. You can't screw this up. You got to be careful what you say. Don't screw this up, Cardiff." And
That does sound like me, doesn't it?
yes.
Mm.
And here we are. I outlasted you, Vinny. I outlasted you. But he canceled today.
Yeah, sure did.
March 10th is not happening, but March 9th, subreddit surfing live, carlsoncomedy.com. Is that still happening, Vinny?
Why wouldn't it, Cardiff? Because something will be happening on the 10th. We just have not quite settled on what it's going to be. Expect an announcement in the next 24 hours or so. He canceled after everybody left the office today. So, yeah, there's nothing to really settle on. So,
you mean his name is still on the marquee outside the Carlson? No one was able to take it down before they left? It's still Stuttering John Live, March the 10th. Be there, sold out show. No, that was
on the outside of our building, we have, slides with the schedule and like videos of all the comics coming up. He never made it.
Oh, no.
Never made it up there.
Oh, no.
So, don't really have to take anything down.
Yes, but March the 9th, we will be there live, carlsoncomedy.com. And to celebrate, I'm debuting my newest John song, Here Today. Enjoy. Shits in the sheets. 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 John shits in the sheets. Shits in the sheets. Shits in the sheets. Shits in the sheets. He's icky and he's ooky. He smells worse than Tukey. His sheets are full of dookie. John shits in the sheets. Shitting in the bathtub. She gave him a bath rub. Might as well show his nub. John shitting in the sheets. Shit 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 in the sheets. Thank you, everybody. My art is my work. My work is my art. And my love is the audience. Thank you. Thank you.
You biased, evil, twisted potato. How could you?
He never turned his back on me. I was making positive John songs until today. But Vinny, I couldn't stand the way he was treating you any longer. I walked away.
Can I say something to you? We
No.
really haven't talked. Shut up. We haven't talked much in the last week, but
yes,
I was going
just dirty pictures.
Yeah, mostly. I was losing my fucking shit over this. I was really pissed off, and I was way more pissed off than I should have been. It really fucking sent me into like next level angry. I knew I was going a little crazy when I was walking around my office screaming like Dusty Rhodes. I knew that was the problem. I was just going, he's trying to put hard times on my family. That's the stuttering job, baby. He's trying to come after the American dream. I was losing my shit. I felt like I said this on the Creep Up Bonus episode. I was like cutting promos on the Brooklyn Brawler. I was going like, Stuttering John ain't beat nobody. He ain't beat nobody. I was just losing my mind. I was angry. I was mad, and you guys filled in for me. So thank you. And then also, Cardiff, your tweet of support the other day meant the world to me, and I appreciate it, buddy. You're very kind.
Thank you. I meant every word. Except especially the vitriol. Actually, I didn't mean vitriol. I meant to type something else, but autocorrect changed my words. I wanted it to say vital. Unfortunately, it changed it to vitriol. But I will say, Vinny, you did. We talked a couple times during this. I kind of sensed something was up, but I didn't really grasp it. And then I went on a bit of a podcasting binge for a couple days, and I heard your appearance on the Monday with Carl, the Uncle Rico stuff. I'm like, all of a sudden the light bulb went off. I'm like, oh shit, Vinny's really fucked up about this.
Yeah,
fuck this guy. Like,
and I said this on the Creep Off today. I just got a big promotion, like in spite of all of this.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So I was watching your show last night, and you were saying Vinny isn't the booker, and that is true. I am now just officially one of the bookers. Yeah, man. Yeah, they gave me the pencil, baby.
Congratulations,
so
Vinny.
I got the calendar and the pencil here, and I can do what I fucking want to with it. And I'm going to put on some good shows. And you know what? March 9th and 10th are going to be a big part of that. So I appreciate all of you guys.
I think management at the Carlson said, I mean, every booker's career, they only have one booking as bad as Vinny booking Stuttering John March the 10th. So now that he's gotten that out of his way, it's all gold from here on in.
Oh my God, it's going to be raining on all of us. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited that we're moving on. Nobody cares anymore. John's going to go fucking do his own thing. We could laugh at him again, and that's going to be nice for all of us. I don't really foresee myself doing a lot in the Dabbleverse anymore. I'm kind of burnt out on all of it, but we'll have some fun. And DabbleCon Part 2, pretty good fucking chance that's happening. Pretty sure that's on my agenda. So we'll see what happens.
But all right, let's get back to subreddit surfing. I think we've waxed poetically about the great Stuttering John long enough. Or do we keep going?
Play the song one more.
Oh, hold on. Son of a bitch. Wrong. Shits in the sheets. 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 Okay, that's enough, John. We don't talk John on this show. Again, legally, I think legally, based on one of your tweets, he has a bigger case if we actually talk about him on this show.
Yeah, I don't really. The show isn't about him, but I will say this. If there is going to be a DabbleCon 2, it's probably not going to be March 10th. It'll probably be during the summer. And I foresee calling it DabbleCon 2 Stutter Slam. Should be pretty good. Stutter Slam in the summertime, baby.
Karen Garvey, thanks for the $2.
Thank you for the $2. And Karen Garvey, thanks for the $2. Vinny Potato, glad to see you free. FSJ FKB. Yeah, I'm
Brandon. Wait. That's my FSJ. Okay, got it. I got him on the right page now. JT the Backslap, thanks for 199 DabbleCon Purdue. Or am I tickets still good?
Yeah, if whatever we end up settling on for March 10th, if we do a DabbleCon in the summer and we do something March 10th, whether it's like a WATP or a creep off thing or Uncle Rico thing, don't know yet. Lots of balls are up in the air. Lots of turds are floating around the tub. Okay. So we don't know what we're going to do yet, but your tickets, you'll be able to choose which one of those events you want to put them to. Or if you want a refund too, you could have a refund. Nobody wants to keep your money if you don't want us to have it. So
Comedy at the Carlson is not known for screwing people.
We're very, very professional that way.
Yes.
All
and
right,
Karen Garvey, thanks for the $5 as well. Very much appreciated. You've said nothing, but we like your money. Thank you. And guys, thanks for the 199. Vinny is our fat fucking angel. Thank you. Thank you.
That shit made me laugh when he yelled that. That really made me laugh.
Okay. So back to Glitch in the Matrix. Vinny, I mean, some people would call deja vu a glitch in the Matrix. You ever had deja vu?
I've had deja vu, but Let me tell you what the folks at Glitchinthematrix say about themselves. Okay,
What do they
there are
know, Vinny?
there are 2 pages covering this. One of them is just /glitchinthematrix, all one word, and then there's /glitch_in_the matrix or what matrix whatever, and that page has 1 million members, and it is dedicated to eyewitness events that cannot be explained with critical thinking. Please read forum rules before posting. Then the other page I find way more interesting because they wanted to also be about eyewitness events. But here's the deal. They have a ton of videos. This page says it's a sub for posting pictures and videos of strange occurrences, which are colloquially called a glitch in the matrix. This includes, but is not limited to, lighting illusions, out-of-place objects, duplicates, implausible-looking scenarios, and broken textures. So all sorts of things fit into this.
Mhm.
I learned a little bit from Jimmy today because Jimmy found us some information on the origins of this theory. Jimmy, would you share it with the class, please?
Sure. So when you're talking simulation theory, you have to go back to where it really came from, and that would be author Philip K. Dick, who is known for some Hollywood movies. Main Hollywood movies were The Minority Report, Total
Sorry, is he
Recall.
related, Jimmy? Is he related to Suckma?
It took me a minute. No, I don't think so. I think
Oh, okay. Different family.
First cousins.
Pretty sure. All right. Anyways, so
I love that Jimmy doesn't like reading, and then I do shit like that to him right in the middle of it, just to keep it exciting, children.
Yeah, you're doing great. Appreciate it. So, main movies that he has had adaptations of: Minority Report, Total Recall, Blade Runner, Scanner Darkly, and there's others, but those are the main ones to take note of.
He's a big time in the science fiction world. Now, in 1970 something,
77, I believe.
77, I guess he saw A New Hope and started looking at the world in an entirely different way. You have a clip from a video, Jimmy, of him discussing what he believed.
Yes. This is a clip from the documentary A Glitch in the Matrix. I highly recommend it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Very long, almost 2 hours. But this is right after the title sequence here. And it goes into him talking about simulated reality.
Go right ahead. Play that up for everybody.
A glitch in the matrix.
In 1977, the writer Philip K. Dick, creator of Minority Report, Blade Runner, and Total Recall, addressed an audience of fans in Metz, France. They expected a talk about science fiction, but his lecture explored religion and philosophy as well. To him, all 3 subjects were deeply interconnected.
The title of my address is, "If you find this world bad, you should see some of the others." The subject of this speech is a topic which has been discovered recently and which may not exist at all. I may be talking about something that does not exist. Therefore, I'm free to say everything or nothing. We are living in a computer-programmed reality, and the only clue we have to it is when some variable is changed and some alteration in our reality occurs.
Philip K. Dick's belief that we were living in a digitally created artificial world sounded like madness in 1977. But then, in 1999, the Matrix introduced simulation theory to the wider world. In the years since the film, this idea has begun to be taken seriously as more than science fiction. It is fiercely debated online and in real life, in classrooms, laboratories, design studios, and courtrooms.
I mean,
And courtrooms?
Yes, and in courtrooms.
how's that, Jimmy?
Well, let me pull it up here. The Matrix defense became a thing. So you know how you can plead insanity? Well, this
Mhm.
became another way for people who do bad things to, not have life in prison, I guess. So the Matrix reality came from.
Your Honor, I'd like to plead the Matrix. Neo did it, not me. I didn't shit the sheets. It was the Matrix.
This sucks more than anything that I've ever sucked before.
I'm hitting wrong
Shits
buttons
in the
every
sheets.
time. Too many buttons. Oh,
Too
sorry.
many
Go on,
fucking
Jimmy.
buttons. I like watching you have a stroke trying to do this over there. It's kind of fun.
This is how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna fall on all the buttons. Enjoy the live stream as the paramedics are hauling me out of here.
I just might. So Philip K. Dick goes out there and says, we're living in a computer simulation, and the only way we can tell if there is any truth to that is through weird, unexplained alterations to reality. So now people have kind of leaned into this and have started posting things that they believe are clues to glitches in the Matrix. Now, there was one video that you showed me, Jimmy, before we started. I would really like to start with the red folder, green folder video. Can we pull that up?
Yes.
Because this blew my mind when I saw it. I don't understand how this could happen except for video editing, but apparently it's from a live video. So we'll get into the Mandela effect, by the way. I see that in the chat. Cardiff, have you ever seen anything weird like this?
No, but I've had the, like I said, I kind of made the reference to deja vu. Like I've had that we've been here before moment, right?
Sure.
I don't know if this qualifies as glitch in the Matrix necessarily, but it's, I had a job. Okay, here it is. Hold on. What?
So
Sorry, I was just
guys
playing in the
walking.
background for you.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, the idea is to keep your eye on the folder here in his hand. It is red as he walks out the door. And remember, this is from Sky News, their own account here. And as soon as he passes a car, it's green.
Go back.
I
Like that fucks me up. What?
I know, isn't it weird?
Like unless there was a handoff somewhere, or
Yeah.
like you were saying that there's some. I mean, it's even a different symbol. It looked like it. Maybe not. Yeah. Yeah. Really fucking weird.
there's a chance that what's happening there is some clever video editing
Very true.
and
I mean-
some color grading, because if you look at that red dot on the cover of that book, it looks like it might even have like some type of masking on it. And like, I'm not the one who's going to be able to officially debunk this, but
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
yeah, like it says, what does that say? E.
It's
Well,
it's the queen symbol.
Yeah, this was in the UK. So this is him coming from some climate change conference too. I don't know if we mentioned that or not. I'm sorry, but yeah, it was pretty weird. The internet went crazy about it back in 2021, I think this was.
Is this a blue dress, gold dress fucking thing again? Like, remember that?
No, because
Oh,
you can
yeah.
only see the blue dress or the gold dress one way. Like, we're watching a color fucking change.
But
And
conveniently,
little
that
simple, that little green, the red dot on the green binder is what is telling to me. It makes it look like it's video editing.
I'll
It
pause
looks
it.
like they put a mask, like right after he goes after the car. Boom, pause it right there. But then watch it, because it looks like it's kind of glowing and there's an effect on it. But man, this is so good. Yeah, that's very strange.
Yeah. But that's I guess some of the stuff that we're talking about here, glitch in the Matrix. Things that just, if this is a simulation, somebody, oops, Somebody fucked up. Something screwed up in the programming. Like I was saying, I used to have a job. I think I had to leave at 5 a.m. every day to be at this job, and I was younger, so I was out very late at night, still living my life, but leaving the house at 5 a.m. every day. And I could count at least 10 or 15 times I closed my eyes most of the way to drive to work, and somehow I got there alive and I'm talking freeway 65 miles per hour, closed my eyes for a good chunk of the drive.
Went on autopilot, man.
Are you insane?
I don't recommend it to anybody, but somehow I got there. Like I've had a lot of things. I wish I had more examples, but I've always had a lot of things in my life. It's like where things just worked out just the way I anticipated they would. Right? Like it's really weird. But I do feel like I do have those days where I'm like the whole world just revolves around me. It's just all about me. Everything is about Cardiff.
Streaks Melendez says, "Fools, there's no such thing as England." Will Heron says, "It's just the lighting or Satan."
Yes. Thank you, TDs. Will Heron. Welcome to the street.
You can see the red color in the logo still. The green is definitely in effect. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It was a weird little red dot, and the red dot didn't even appear to be on there at some frames. So,
I mean, yeah, chroma keying is very easy to do in video editing, especially when it's a bright enough color. But it's just odd to me that the actual Sky News channel put it out there. It's like,
yeah,
so
and why would they
there
do
did
that?
it?
Why would they be?
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very, very strange.
Anytime climate change comes up, people always go to the thought of the New World Order type of a thing, you know. So some people were theorizing that this is supposed to be some sort of flag to let other elites know of something going down or something like that.
Huh.
And the idea is they always have to do things in plain sight. So that's, I don't know.
What if shitting on sheets in someone's bathtub was a signal used by the Illuminati to trigger some type? Like, what if John is playing a major role? Okay, John. Like, he's saying such stupid things. This has to be planned out. This has to be part of the Matrix somehow. Sorry, keep going back to the buffoon. I just know,
man,
when you talk stuttering John, the super chats go crazy. Go, Vinny.
I've heard that. So you want to see a video that someone is claiming is proof of Matrix? Here we go, guys. Here's this video, and let me see. This is of an airplane, and this is someone driving past it, and the airplane appears to be still in the air.
That's fucked.
There's actually a handful of these videos out there too.
Yeah, we've got a few. This one here, I've got one here. I'll put up in a second, Vinny. This one is fucking even. I that's a big plane. This next one's a very small plane, and it's shot just so strange. Not in a car, just people on the street. But here, let me put this one up.
Yeah, I could watch this.
And I know there's a scientific explanation. Sure, I don't know it. I can't tell you what that is, but it's definitely interesting. Unfortunately, this is a vertical video. I don't know how I make this any bigger.
I got you, buddy. There you go.
It's not moving.
And it's even got a thing on the back there, like a sign.
Eat at Phil's.
But
Yeah.
it sounds like it's moving.
The motor's running.
Everybody sees me walking. I'm walking. Look. This plane.
What the fuck is happening?
Is it moving? It's not moving.
Now,
but it sounds like it's moving. All right. Everybody sees me walking. I'm walking.
Yeah. What the fuck?
yeah, I get it. Jason Bark says it's because the Earth is flat. Duh.
Oh, right.
All right, great.
We'll get to that one, I'm sure. We'll get
That's
to
supposed
the
to be our
flat Earth.
season finale, right?
Must be. Yeah, I think we will get to flat Earth. Now I got one that's even weirder than that, guys. Now, forgive my disbelief in this video, because to me it seems like what I'm looking at. Oh, Cardiff, you gonna play that or?
Oh shit! I didn't mean to put that up. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
There you go. This is a cat by a water spigot. Now, I kind of don't buy this one.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, that's probably a stuffed cat.
Well, keep watching. It moves. In the audio, the dude's talking too.
What
the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, this cat could just be, maybe it didn't have water for days. It could be a little dehydrated, and it's like, finally, water. Could be things. Could be, there could be a reasonable explanation for this.
What the fuck?
Cats are weird. Someone in the chat.
They are weird.
Cats
They're satanic, apparently.
Wait, so that wasn't a glory hole? I feel stupid now.
Congratulations, sir. So yeah, so
Fisker has a good point. Cats are just weird.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's there's some of these videos that are very very strange, but in that other sub there's a lot of stories. We have a lot of people coming on to tell stories, things that have happened, and again, not everything is just super bonkers, but it's just these weird fucking things that happen in life. And again, I guarantee I've had 1,000 of these things happen, but I've always just brushed them off. But things like this, I've probably had something similar to this happen to me at one point in my life. So this is my second post about a weird occurrence that blew my mind. This could have been taken as a really wild coincidence, but in 2007, I lost my Sony CyberShot digital camera. I was with my friends taking pictures, and I left it on the steps of a school. I went back later, and it wasn't there. I was so sad. The memory card was huge. It was probably like 512 megabytes and had years worth of photos on it. Womp. Fast forward to around 4 to 6 months after I lost the camera, me and my bestie are walking around along a completely different street, and I happen to see a memory card on the floor. Grab it, because fuck it, why not? Let's see what's on there. And it was his from the stolen camera. It seems very obvious, right? Someone found it and took the memory card, tossed it. Cool. I live in Brooklyn, New York. My neighborhood is home to, I think, 129,000 people. How on earth did I find this memory card months later, 20 blocks from where it was lost? Like, of all the places I looked that day, I just found my memory card sitting there.
Well, that is, just one of those things that you'll never be able to explain. That doesn't prove that we live in a simulation. That isn't a cat frozen in time and space.
No, but it is a really weird fucking, almost like somebody says, here, take your memory card back. You want those photos. You need those photos for some, like, almost like there's a purpose for it, right? Like that's the weird shit I found in a lot of these posts.
Interesting. I would like to go back to some of these that I find to be kind of intriguing video evidence. Here's one from the Glitchinthematrix page, all one word. Now, what I want you to do, guys, is watch the tail of this skateboard for no reason. Okay? On the way back down. Right there.
Play it again.
Did you just see that?
No.
Okay, watch again. Right there. It just, the back end of the skateboard kicks out of sideways for no reason.
It's kind of weird, but I'm not a skater, so maybe I'm just not seeing it.
I mean, I skated back in my high school days, but I wasn't good enough to do anything, so I never even ridden down a ramp correctly. So I couldn't tell you.
But the guy is staring back at the board like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
The back end of the board completely flips around while he was standing on it.
Okay, go again.
Okay. Watch the board.
Okay, yeah. I just thought it was a cool trick.
No.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, but he is looking. I'm looking at his reaction, the way he's staring at the board, like, what the fuck just happened?
Hey, I want to thank Jason Bark, reminding everybody, hit the like, you fucking cowards.
Hit the like.
Do it.
I hate it. Stop yelling at me.
Good job. Good job. Fishing line, AB Normal says. Could be. Abby Normal. Abby Normal says fishing line.
All these could be pranks. All these could be fake stories. But the point of the show is just kind of keep your mind open. Let's see what's out there. Let's understand. Like, fucking Rogan every once in a while gets into these kind of matrix-y conversations. And yeah, he's really good with the pot talk. Like if we were all just smoking right now and having these conversations, but there's some, when you start to see some of these things, it's kind of like, fuck yeah, maybe there's, now if we were in a matrix, Vinny, would you want to know?
I really, to be honest with you, I thought about this when we decided to do this topic. And I think it'd be great if we were in a matrix, because then none of this matters and all the pressure's off.
Mm. Very
then
true.
What's the point? What about you, Jimmy? Would you want out? Would you take the red pill or the purple pill? Vinny's got the blue pill.
Can I have the black pill?
Sure.
Okay, I'll take the black pill.
I just, when you think about it all, we've discussed this when we did Morbid Thoughts. What's the point of any of it? And if it were just a computer simulation.
Rogan. Don't taunt me, people.
I just don't know. I have no answers to anything, guys. And a simulation seems as good of an explanation of why the world exists as anything else.
I guess.
Going back to Rogan, I got to bring up, every time he has Elon Musk on, well, the past 2 times he's been on, they're always talking simulation. He brings it up at least once. And Elon Musk always goes and gets asked this question. He's always like, oh, I think about it a lot.
It's a good question. I mean, again, what's a better answer?
I don't know.
I got nothing.
I don't know. I wish
Yeah.
I'm a potato. I don't know anything.
All right. I think we broke the potato's brain here.
I think so. No, I think it's been broken for a while. Here, I have another story. Elon Musk is an alien.
Or he's an NPC.
He is. What we do know is he's just a giant nerd and has a lot of money.
This is something that I've heard before that I don't know if it's quite true or not, but I think that it's an interesting point. One of the biggest proofs that we are in a simulation is that everything could be added up mathematically.
Yeah, don't they change the math to make the math work? Isn't that how they do it? They never show their notes.
Solid point.
So here's another story.
All right. My
boyfriend, here's another one for you to clip, OJ. My boyfriend understood Japanese for a minute. Short, but has been weirding me out since it happened. And I thought maybe it belonged here. A couple nights ago, my boyfriend and I were sitting in our living room watching One Piece. That's a show on Netflix. My boyfriend gets up, grabs a snack from the kitchen while we let the episode keep playing. Our kitchen and living room are separated by a thin wall, as the kitchen leads to the living room, so we could still hear the episode well in case any action picked up. Well, one character says something along the lines of, "Why do you care about this woman anyway? She's a criminal." Mind you, we're watching the subtitles, so he said it in Japanese. Watching the subtitles, he can't see the subtitles. So all this is in Japanese. I'm reading the subtitles, but my boyfriend can't at the moment. But after the characters ask the questions, my boyfriend from the kitchen yells, "Because she's my friend, dumbass." So just in that brief second, he understood. Now One Piece is one season. I don't think could he have absorbed that much Japanese in a few episodes.
I don't know. Maybe.
I paused the episode immediately and walked into the kitchen and asked how my boyfriend knew what they were saying. He got this look of realization followed by confusion and horror on his face. His exact response was, I don't know. I just don't know. He's never spoken another language other than English, never taken any Japanese classes, never downloaded Duolingo. We are just both so creeped out about it.
I don't know if I'd be creeped out by that. I mean, lucky guess. Lucky guess.
Yeah, it's that's a strange one though. That
It
is
is.
a strange one. Yeah, he could have watched Chunksta. Could have watched. Again, there's a lot of possible explanations here, but I think just going through some of these stories is just again, this is just we're just having pot talk tonight. That's it. We're around the campfire telling creepy occurrences. You got another one, Vincent?
And a lot of things could be made up too. You know, like a lot of people could be full of shit because it is Reddit after all.
That's why I wish. Sorry.
Don't be triggered by this, folks. It's a little tough at first to watch here, but I think this is an interesting one. Let me pull it up. Sorry, guys. Now, this man walks across a pigeon that appears to be injured, and he kind of helps it back over. And there it goes, just fine. Like,
yeah, it was like a
pigeon
turtle on its back.
Yeah, which, I mean, it's a pigeon. They don't do that.
No.
Or Vinny trying to get out of bed.
Oh, I can roll. I can roll, buddy. That's so weird to me. I've never seen a bird do something like that. I've never seen a bird lay on its back unless it was really fucked up. And then to see it just get up and fly away like that is kind of startling.
Yeah,
But
I don't know. I would assume
birds aren't real anyway.
I was gonna say maybe it fell, but I'm like, wait, it's a bird. Do birds fall?
Well, I guess when they go head first into a window, you know what I mean? They don't see it, that type of a thing. I guess it could be kind of stunned and on its back for a second.
Well,
that's a possibility.
Isn't that another thing? Aren't we supposed to believe birds are part of the Matrix?
Yeah. Oh, well, birds aren't real. Birds
aren't real.
CIA controlled androids, which, by the way, that they have started taking dead birds and making them into drones. Anyways, I digress.
That's another episode. That's its own episode right there.
Kinky Loco says birds can go into shock if they fly into something. It's normal for them. Could be. Could be.
Bird whisperer.
Oh, you missed one of Jeff's earlier, by the way.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Did you?
I will hit it right now. Jeff.
No, we just don't play Jeff's propaganda here.
Oh, stop it. Jeff's a nice guy. Thanks for the $5. He said killdeers do this to distract predators from their young. Okay.
That's a type of bird.
And holy shit, Jeff gave us $10. He said, Vinny and CE, thanks for giving Jimmy, my best friend, a job. Now I don't have to pay him to send me compliments on Discord.
Are you still sending him for free, Jimmy?
Yes. Jeff's
you
my
gotta
good friend.
knowing your value.
Thanks,
You
Jeff.
charge these types of things. Any advice on hotels near the Carlson? They exist.
Hi, Shmuel.
Shmuel Buckman, whom I love. There is the Strath Allen. There's a Holiday Inn. There's the Plaza downtown. Rochester's not that big. There's some pretty decent hotels, and everything, is a 10-minute Uber or Lyft ride. So no worries there.
Got another story for you, Vinny.
Lay it on me, pal.
In June, I lost my wallet after a night out. Have you ever lost your wallet?
Yes.
Yeah, it sucks.
One of the worst things that could happen to you.
I guess losing your phone might be worse right now, but probably both are equal. I lost my wallet after a night out. I'm pretty responsible and don't lose important things often. It was very bizarre. I was out at a bar with some friends, walked home, and had a recollection of taking my wallet out of my pants at the end of the night. I was a little tipsy, but not hammered. I use a slim wallet that only holds a couple of cards, nothing big and bulky, and I keep my wallet in my front pocket. Most chiropractors would agree. You should keep your wallet in your front pocket.
I know mine does.
The next day, my wallet was gone. I called the bar, called the police station. It was nowhere. No one used my card, so I didn't think it was stolen, and I was determined to find it. I had my license and a couple credit cards in it, and I didn't want to go through the hassle of ordering new ones. My condo is only 850 square feet, and I live alone, so I didn't have that much stuff around. I searched literally every drawer and crevice, and it never showed up. I reluctantly attributed it to having one too many that night, and it didn't even seem fair or really able to explain it. After 5 days, I caved, ordered new license cards, etc. So now a Friday in September. This might be gross to some of you, but I always wear the same pair of pants to work for a week straight. Changing my undershirt along the way, of course. I don't have a washer dryer in my place, so this cuts back on laundry. And I sit at a desk all day, so it's not like they get dirty. Same pair of pants every day?
That's pretty fucked, dude.
Yeah. Okay, well, whatever. So anyway, since it's Friday, it's the 5th time this week I've worn these pants. I've also worn them and washed them several times, other times since June. I just got home from work. I went to take out my wallet out of my pants and put it on the counter like I do every day. And every day I had done this week, there were 2 wallets in my pants, the new one and the old one with all my cards still in it. I'm sitting here in absolute shock. What the fuck?
That's a lie. I'm gonna assume he made that up.
Okay. I mean, there's
a
no
lie. No way that can happen. That's bullshit.
Okay. Done. Agreed.
Liar.
Yeah, like there's, I don't know. You've never had one of those, even those moments where you where there's an accident in a spot that you would have been kind of in that area, but you stop to get a donut that you never get, like just something stupid like that. Like you interrupted your routine one day and something disastrous kind of happened or would have happened if you didn't interrupt you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, kind of like how Mark Wahlberg and Seth MacFarlane are supposed to be on the 9/11 flight, kind of a deal.
That kind of thing.
Sorry,
sort of, not really.
Go back in time and change that. I got another
Marky
video.
Mark is an American treasure.
Now watch the sky here. There's something kind of in the center there. You can see like a little black speck. Watch close.
It's a helicopter.
Nope.
Oh.
That is either a dead bird on fishing line.
From where?
Or just a bird floating in midair.
The fuck?
If it was on fishing line, you'd think it'd be subtly kind of just moving a little bit, but it looks pretty still.
Jesus Christ. What is it? And it's like, yeah, holy shit. Yeah, like you're seeing the guy's wipers going past it, so it's shit.
Yeah, I have no idea on that one, guys. But is it possible we live in a simulation? Sure. But I don't know if birds still in the air prove that. I mean, finding your wallet, 2 wallets, I don't know if that proves it. What would prove it to you?
Me?
Yeah, what would prove it to you?
Well, I guess the only way you can prove it is by leaving it, and then once you leave it, you can't get back. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think yeah, I don't know. I think it's getting deep, man. I've said nothing, but I'm just
your head's gonna explode.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm uncomfortable with this topic because, again, I said earlier, would I like this to be true? Yeah, it does take the pressure off, but it's still pretty terrifying. What's the point of the simulation?
Yeah.
Whose simulation is it?
Exactly.
And is the simulation a simulation within a simulation?
If you wanted to, you could even go back to the Bible and talk about they talk very clearly about a creator in 7 days. How long did it take them to put together the simulation? Who the fuck knows? How many simulations are going on right now with the same variables or just slightly different variables? A lot of questions to ask, kids.
Yeah. Apparently, the main computer for the simulation, by the way, is in Antarctica. So you got to go defrost it.
How would you know that, sir?
The internet.
Cool.
And what if What happens if they turn off the simulation?
Bye bye.
Nothing matters because it's not real anyway. You know what? Nighthawk, Gnosticism is just the Christian version of the Matrix. Not wrong. Not wrong at all.
So here's another one for you, Vinny. Another weird story. And Jared Melrick. Ooh, what was it?
Oh, I liked that. He said, right, like Parliament Funkadelic, a picture within a picture behind a picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's a deep reference. Way to go, Jared.
But here's a story. My husband, and our daughter went to have a mini vacation at my mom's house, who lives almost 3 hours away from us. We spend the day there, and all is well until it gets to be dinner time. I take my daughter's sippy cup. It's the kind with a sassy saying on it. It's only one of its kind that we ever had, and hand it to my husband so he can have it while he watches our daughter while I go grocery shopping with my mom. We get back to her house, and my daughter starts saying she wants juice. I asked my husband where the sippy cup was, and he said he set it down on the table, but it was gone. We looked everywhere. It's completely disappeared. Defeated, I go back to the store, buy her another one. We finish our vacation without incidents. About 3 to 4 months after coming back home, I notice a hard bulge in the couch. It's not like something had fallen in there. It looks like it was placed there when the couch was made. I have never noticed this before, and curiosity gets the better of me, so I cut open the couch. It was my daughter's sippy cup that had disappeared from my mom's house several months ago. I've never been able to explain this, so I chalk it up to being a glitch.
I feel like that's a really dumb prank someone pulled.
It's an elaborate, just a very elaborate. Upholstering was required for this prank.
The quarter is not behind your ear. The sippy cup is in the couch. So, guys, there's a lot of weird things going on here. And the more I explore this Glitch in the Matrix page, the more videos that I've come across that make me a little uncomfortable. And here's another one. Watch this cloud. This is 35 seconds of video. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. Now, this cloud is moving, and it is going to slowly start to eat itself and disappear. Now, I know that clouds dissipate. I don't know if this is something that is natural. It has to be because I'm looking at it, but I've never seen a cloud do that in my life.
That's a first for me.
Fluids.
I was trying to look at the branches and whatnot, see if they're kind of swaying in a fast motion type of video, because I wonder if it was time lapse, but I didn't see it.
Yes, it is time lapse.
The camera seems to be
Oh,
moving.
hold on. Watch this. Let's get rid of this for a second. Let's start this at the beginning. Watch the trees at the very beginning. There's a little bit of a effect.
Whoa!
Sorry.
It's the Matrix calling us back.
Hey, well, maybe it's a harp experiment, though.
Maybe.
Anything is possible. What the hell?
Mr. McFeely says the videos Vinny is razzled by are nothing. Probably. You're probably right, but I've never seen, winds and change in temperature. It would have to be. I've never seen a cloud dissipate like that. That's just me, though, guys.
Yeah, it didn't look like it was something done digitally, you know what I mean, computer-wise. It looked like a real cloud to me.
All right, Cardiff, what do you got?
What do you see here, Vinny?
I see 2 cars with very similar license plates, but one number off.
One number off, same car, parked side by each. This looks like some European. Again, just one of those strange fucking, How did 2?
Could be a husband and wife bought the same car and went and got them registered the same day.
That's the gayest thing anyone could ever do, Vinny.
I know. When
I
I
don't
used to
mean that,
drive to a lot of stand-up gigs, I don't know, we're talking 10 years ago, I bought a Honda hybrid, a little hybrid, because I figured I would save money and gas because I was driving like thousands and tens of thousands of miles a year
Mhm.
for fucking stand-up gigs in the middle of nowhere. And my wife liked my car so much she bought the same one. I traded mine within a month of her buying it. I just fucking, and I liked the car fine, but I am not driving around in the same car as my wife. That is not something that's happening.
Got some other ones here. Okay, let me show you this. Again, this is just a strange happenstance, strange coincidence. Look at the rearview mirror.
Yeah, that is very creepy.
Huh.
What's the reflection in the rear view mirror is almost matching exactly
The tree in front of him.
the tree in front of the
Like,
car,
yeah.
except for there's a branch there that's not. Wow.
Yeah, just weird. Just weird, kind of like what is that? Right? Is it our mind just repeating stuff for us? Again, I'll keep going back to deja vu. Like you have those moments all the time. You just walk into a place like, fuck, we did this, right? We talked about this, or I've been here before, but you haven't. It's just weird.
All right. It is weird. It is very weird. Do you want to see something that
Yes.
is very bizarre?
Yes.
Now, this is the top video that they have on their page. Now, this is a bunch of people leaving a building, okay? Watch the door. And the caption is poorly programmed people. Everybody immediately goes to their right to leave, but there's a big divider there. And they all look confused and turn around and walk the other way. But they all immediately head out the other way, and the other people turn.
Not one person came out of that door directly going to the opposite direction either. They all went that way.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So, well, here's my thought on that. And I had to put some thought into it. And I'll tell you what, Wanpaku Jazu, that fence is probably not usually there. It's like a temporary fence, and everybody comes out the door and sees it and goes the other way. That's my guess.
But yeah, but they all went that, like, they could have still gone to the beyond, like the other way. Not one person went the other way. That was weird.
Maybe
It was weird.
Station is there. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Jake Hudson. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. Have a good night. Debunked.
JT the debunker. Okay, let's watch this one. Vinny, do you know how shadows work?
Generally, something would be blocking the transmission of light.
Yes. So if you had light, would light normally pass through a hole, or would it go around a hole?
Light would pass through a hole. It would not go around a hole.
I see you have your science degree, Dr. Paulino.
So let's say you had 5 beers.
Yes.
And there was a hole in each one of the beers. Would light pass it? How many lights would pass through it in 2 hours?
7.
What say you?
7.
All right, good job. Good job.
So if you'll see the picture here, there appears to be holes in the bottom of this. It looks like a radiator or something that they've pulled from the ground, and there's the light seems to be going around the hole, like where the washer was.
And then the place where the hole is, ladies and gentlemen, there's actually a dark shadow.
Yeah, it's very, very strange.
Huh.
But I do think I know what it is.
What do you think it is? Fake?
No, I think it's dust.
Oh, yeah, could be.
I think they just lifted this thing up and it was just covered in dirt, and there was like a washer there, and it had that effect. That it's just
multiple sources of light are entering the hole. I don't know.
Yeah, like it looks like that thing was propped up on washers. Right?
Yeah.
And we're not actually seeing light. We're just seeing a clean floor and then dirt around it. But sorry, I didn't want to ruin the game.
Jeff Williams suddenly says this is a lens static effect. You can do the same thing with eclipses.
Yeah, well, you could do the same thing by shutting up, Jeff Williams Lee. Williams only.
Hey, Jeff Williams only. I didn't see any cash attached to that.
Yeah. You owe us for that one.
Yeah, that was a freebie, Jeff.
And thank
Don't do it
you.
again.
Thank you, Jimmy, for adding this drop to my board. And you said, use this anytime Jeff Williams only says something.
Call the AIDS brigade, you junkie fanook.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you for providing that to me for Jeff.
My hand's in the air.
But yeah, that's what I think that one is. But that was a little freaky when I first saw it. I think it's the dirty floor. It's like John's apartment. Carpet.
So far, pretty much everything I've seen has to have some type of natural explanation, except for the planes. And I feel like that's just got to be optical illusions of some type. I don't know. But then I saw this one. And this shit looks like it's a scene out of Independence Day. What do you think this is? This is someone saying that the pixels in the sky are broken.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know.
And like we're at just at that moment right now in history where we're getting to the point where it's harder and harder to tell what's faked and what's real.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So it's almost going to be like, what's this conversation going to be like in 20 years when everything fake looks like it looks more real than real. Right?
Yeah.
So some people in the chat on that, or on the comment section of that, said it's called a halo cloud. They're fairly uncommon, and that they say this is a type of rainbow.
Really?
Okay.
Which I could see kind of the rainbow colors in it.
Yeah.
Very creepy, though. Cardiff, tell us some more stories.
Okay. I live in rural Australia, and the facts are fairly unique and too easy to identify. I'm also going to muddle the geographical details. Okay. I was bullied brutally in high school. One of the very few people. Oh, no, this isn't the one I wanted to read. Never mind. Sorry. Wrong one. Sorry. Vinny, can you forgive me?
I'll think about it.
Where the fuck did it go?
Dennis Michaels, solid point. Carl and John moving to the same town a mile apart is harder to explain than any of these.
Yeah. Actually, shit, Dennis Michaels.
You know
exactly.
Fucking simulation. God damn it, Dennis. What side are you on? Do you think we're in the Matrix because of that? I just might now.
1.4 miles. Like 1.4 miles.
That whole situation almost made me believe in God.
Okay. Is there an explanation for what my child said? It's creeping me out. Last spring, my son was 3, and we drove by a big white church. The church is one that we pass often driving around town. It is also the place of his current preschool, but at that time he attended a different preschool and had never stepped foot in or talked about the big white church. We drove by one day and he said, "Oh, that's the church that I eat cereal in." My husband and I looked at each other and said, "What do you mean? We've never been there before." We asked some additional questions and he didn't really answer. However, he was very adamant about being there and eating cereal. This happened during a very difficult time in our lives. My father-in-law was in hospice and dying of cancer for weeks.
And then this asshole kid's making up stories about cereal.
Cereal. You don't have the time to deal with this shit.
Dying. My father is dying, and you're making up stories about cereal, Timmy? That's what you're doing? What kind of cereal was it? Make 'em up O's? What were you eating, Timmy?
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Imagination O's. That's what he had.
Frosted Flakes, delicious.
Did he have some apple fakes?
Favorite
Is
cereal,
that
Vinny?
what
Go.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh,
Mm,
good Jimmy.
Golden Grams.
Oh, you guys are both flaky kind of guys, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't judge me.
Oh, Golden Grams rock.
Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the winner, though.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
just a great mixture. That's just a win.
Anyway, he's the church being along the route, so they see it all the time. He said this a few more times and then never mentioned it again. Fast forward to today, he currently attends preschool at said church, has been going since September. We love it. It is Christian though, and we aren't very religious. Anyway, I got the monthly newsletter and it mentioned that next month is pajama day where the kids wear pajamas and eat cereal. I told my son and asked if he had remembered eating cereal there before. He said no and had no recollection of saying that he did.
Okay, well, we better call that exorcist for this child.
Mm,
That guy back for them.
Seeing the future.
yeah.
Seeing the
Saw a
future.
glimpse.
Weird.
Yeah.
I don't like kids for stuff like that.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Creepy kids, get out of here.
Yeah, there are a lot of those stories too, with the kids that see stuff, and the kids have like dogs. Kids and dogs always have that.
Yeah, another thing with kids is maybe there's a subreddit for this for later down the road, but past lives, right? Kids like have like these past life experiences, like thinking they're in war or something like that, or remembering how they died.
Oh, that's fucking fun. You got your kids sitting around the table like, I remember when Charlie attacked us while we were and put us into the tiger cages.
Vinny. I had a couple more pictures here. Why is it working today?
Let's hit them up and get the fuck out of here.
Yes. If I can find them. If and only I can find them.
Well, that doesn't look like Cardiff's going to find him. What a failure, huh, guys? Let's all point and laugh at Cardiff. Loser. Cardiff is a failure. Cardiff is a failure. You're not a failure. We love you, buddy.
I am. Explain this, Vinny.
Okay.
It's a Karen bus.
Everybody wore the same wig that day?
I guess. It's wig day.
That is weird. Yeah, that's fake.
I know.
Hey, by the way, folks, I'm doing a thing for charity for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to throw this out there. I'm trying to raise some money for the Alzheimer's Association of Rochester. From now until Thanksgiving, I am officially on Cameo now, thanks to Dr. Steve. So if you want a cameo for me, I'm giving all of the money to the Alzheimer's Association. They're $10 at Vinny Paulino on Cameo. And I'll say whatever you want. If you want me to roast somebody or you want me to give you a pep talk, whatever you need, I'm doing it for a good cause. So help me give them some cash if you don't mind. Thanks. You forgot to mention that earlier.
And apparently you can even pay him $10 to say mean things about his co-host. Carl, not me, of course.
Yes, I said terrible things about Carl.
Yes.
And I got tipped handsomely for that. So, yeah.
By Jenny Jingles.
No, I don't want to give away my client list.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, I think we've done it almost all, Vinny. You know what we haven't done?
What's that?
We haven't listened to the greatest new song about Stuttering John. Shits in the sheets. 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 John shits in the sheets. Shits in the sheets. Shits in the sheets. Shits in the sheets. He's icky and he's ooky. He smells worse than Tukey. His sheets are full of dookie. John shits in the sheets. Shitting in the bathtub. She gave him a bath rub. Might as well show his nub. John shitting in the sheets. Shit in the sheets. Wow. Now we've
It's a hit. It's a hit. Now, before we get out of here, we got to remind everybody, thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for supporting the show. A special shout out to all of our big kahunas who do support us on Patreon. Our top 10 big kahunas. Bob,
where do you
Kate,
go if you want to support us, Vinny?
SubRedditSurfing.com.
.com? We got .com?
We certainly did, guys. We certainly did. Bob K, Kiki Loco, JT, Eugene the Bichon Frise, Jimmy the Lip, Steve M, Fred R, Hunter Duke, Hall and Oates, and Jervis Tetch.
Joni G.
The 10.
Oh, yeah, the council. Joni G. Fisker Whiskers. See, I noticed that the scroll is running out at the bottom, so we're running out of time. So I really need to read these quickly, because if I don't read them quickly, we're going to run out of time before we read them all, and the screen's going to go down.
Oh my god!
And then we're going to look like fools.
Yeah,
so,
well, you don't want that to happen.
Yeah, Joni G, Fisker Whisker, Hamad N, David W, Aaron L, Joe, Ken A, Jabone, Slocum, Jib Mob, Damian M, Gut, Joel, Joe Sposto, Josh R, Nick R, Cyber
Organic, Charlie NYC, Dot K, Grampies, Champies, Dr. Steve, Mr. Wiggles, Rochi, Carly, Brinkomania, Dylan from somewhere, Monty, Gregory K, Victor F, Tyler P, Pony Power 2, Goodhound, Stoneman 623, Derek K, Bjorn Cray, Stinky Italian Gang, Steve, Brian, and of course, Kindy. Those are the people who support us on Patreon. You could support us too. We're going to do a very, very special bonus episode just for them very soon. You'll see. We got something good coming for you.
SubRedditSurfing.com.
Yeah, if you want to get your tickets to come see us live at the Carlson, you get your tickets at carlsoncomedy.com for that. And Jimmy, where can people follow you? You have a live stream you do every Sunday. Why don't you plug that for the folks?
I do. I actually just wrapped up for the rest of the year, but you can find me over on Jimmy the Lip on YouTube. So just search channels and I'll pop right up. At this point, don't make a song about me. I'll get sad.
Jimmy the Lip.
But I'm pretty much done for the year, but I still have a pop-up stream, I would say, close towards the end of December when things have calmed down for work. So,
okay. Well, Cardiff, you have some things going on this week. As always, make sure you're subscribed to Cardiff Electric's channel. Mm-hmm. And if you're not subscribed to the Subreddit Surfing YouTube channel, please go over there and just, hit subscribe, hit like in a couple of videos, help us out. We're trying to have some fun with you guys and do something outside of the goddamn Dabbleverse.
Yes. Even though we did a lot of Dabbleverse today. Shits in the sheets. Shits in the sheets. Sorry.
Carl brought up today that he's nervous about his stand-up routine that we're writing for him. Are you excited for that, Cardiff?
Yes. Now that the burden of John is off my shoulders, I can focus 100% of my efforts in embarrassing Carl, but also shitting on John on a show. I don't have to do stuff for him anymore for no money. So thank you, John, for severing that relationship.
It was nice that he gave you the choice, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh, and by the way, folks, if you want to get one of these awesome Cardiff Electric t-shirts, you should definitely get one. They're pretty cool. Who'sright.com, right, Cardiff?
Yeah, go ahead. It's on my Twitter, the link to the merch. You can even buy a Cardiff Electric Christmas ornament for all the boys and girls.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I saw the shirt. I had to own it, buddy. I loved it.
It's Why, really you don't like Christmas, Vinny?
No.
Couldn't have add a fucking ornament to the cart? Your boy Cardiff here is dying. I'm broke. I spent all my money on John merch for March the 10th that I was going to sell out of my trunk.
What are you going to do with all those shitwear hats?
I have 8,200. Stuttering John was here March the 10th. I'm going to have to send these to the third world. There's going to be kids wearing March the 10th Stuttering John live.com t-shirts very, very soon. So please go buy a shirt, go buy an ornament. And I think that was Spaceman 75 on Cardiff on Twitter that designed that wonderful shirt. And Dr. Steve has the original drawing on his wall in his studio right now. So go watch Weird Medicine. You can see that picture in the back.
All right, folks. That'll do it from us.
I'm plugging Dr. Steve's background pictures now.
Good call. We'll be back next week with another fun episode. We will see you then. Act right, everybody.
Sit, Eugene, sit. Good dog.